Well, it looks like they're going to downgrade Ferguson, Missouri's GO bonds. Most likely down, who knows what the rating, I think it's BA2 or whatnot. Quite interesting. That just came through that Moody's is going to do that. A lot of folks are, well, so what? I know. Think of it as money that area is going to need to borrow for certain things. And then think of the populace that's there. Black folk, I think you're about to experience something quite interesting. I'm not saying it in a good way. On another note, I was watching this thing on PBS about Hillary Clinton, and let's just see if we can go in and join, what they're talking about.
Exclusively at that audience.
Something's wrong when African Americans are 3 times as likely to be denied a mortgage as white people are.
When African American youth unemployment is 51%, you know what? We're going to create jobs and educational opportunities for our kids, not more jails.
Clinton has a long connection with this state, dating back to when she was a young law student working on juvenile justice issues, and continuing through her husband's presidency. The mayor of the capital city, Columbia, Stephen Benjamin,
present to you the 45th president.
says many African Americans think of the Clintons as champions of the disenfranchised.
Fighting for criminal justice reform, fighting for education, fighting for health care.
That affection has given Clinton a solid base in this state, particularly among older African American women. The voting.
I figured it out. You don't need to listen to any more. I got it, black folk. Let's think. Older African American women. Now, I know a lot of brothers will sit back and say, well, see, we knew they would. No. Okay, this is not to bash black women. This is a solution to the problem. Again, we need solutions, and I like solutions. That's most of everything I do is about, hey, try this. It might solve the problem. When they go to vote. Now, the mayor of South Carolina, he's empty-headed. There's nothing I can do there's nothing that will save the old Negro male or any of them. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. Because they said criminal justice reform. And she calls your children super predators. So I guess what are they going to reform them to? What, they're going to transform like Transformers? Criminal justice transform them into, hyper super predators? I mean, according to her, young black folk need to be, brought to heel? Isn't that what you do to a dog? We're going to bring it to heel. So I guess you guys, champions of the disenfranchised, are they? They're certainly champions because they got all the disenfranchised money. So I guess they're championing them quite a bit. I wonder what those several hundred million that the Clintons have, how disenfranchised they really are. Again, black folk, they just don't think. I mean, we're suffering from a whole new type of stupid right now. But I got the solution. They said that her base is older African American women. Okay. Because we know a lot of sisters just don't get it. We know that. And I'm talking older sisters. And I love our sisters, but I got to be real with y'all. Sisters, you just don't get it. Okay? I got to be real. There's some younger sisters that still, they think it. Some of them have a little bit of brains in there to say, I don't think I'm going to, put my cards in that hat. But the majority of them still don't realize that Miss Ann of the big house, who's got hundreds of millions of dollars, is not their champion. They might be disenfranchised, and that's why she's the champion of these sisters, because they're just not thinking. But here's the solution, because I don't want to beat up, because I love sisters. I can't beat up on you. Brothers, I don't care if you're not married to them. I don't care if they're family. I don't care what. Every brother in South Carolina, on the day of voting, should take sisters out. I don't care if you have to spend an entire month's pay, but don't let them hit those voting booths. I don't care what it takes. I don't care what you have to go shopping. Spend a year's worth of shopping, but don't let them hit those voting booths. Okay? I would like to amplify that to Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma. I don't care. Wherever she's at on a primary, brothers should be spending. We should do it anyway, just because those are our mothers, sisters, daughters, aunts, and whatnot. Those are our families, so we should be taking them out all the time. But I'm just going to say with this one special instance, I'm not going to beat up on sisters. Matter of fact, I'm going to do something. I'm going to take it one step further and make things good for them. I want them to enjoy life. I want them to feel special, at least for once. Better than anything you would ever do on Mother's Day. Every brother, and please tell every brother you know, take sisters out on voting day. Take them shopping, take them for dinner, take them to the movies, but don't let them hit those ballot boxes. I don't care what you have to do. I don't care if you have to sit there and, hey, if you got to eat beans and TV dinners for the next 6 months, do whatever it takes to make sure they have the best time of their lives that Super Tuesday, I believe it is, that voting day. I don't care what you got to do. If you got to go ahead and carjack an entire squad car of police cars just to say, look, guys, no hard feelings. I need some money to take these sisters out. Y'all will understand in the end. I'll do 18 years, but please, just let me do this one thing. Let me just take these sisters out for dinner. I know it's about 300 of them. Please, but don't let those sisters hit the ballot box. Please. I'm begging y'all. Okay? I'm begging you. Because if this is, in fact, Hillary Clinton's base, we owe it to black women to, in the words of Cool Hand Luke in that movie or that juvie, you got to get your mind right. And at this late stage of the game, if this is true, that Miss Ann, who called the children of these sisters super predators, we owe everything to them to make sure they do not, I'm talking again, do not let them hit those ballot boxes. We'll get a list of movies that are playing. Hopefully there's a Tyler Perry, if there ain't a Tyler Perry or something else playing, we'll make one. If we have to, tie him up and make him produce a film, on that day, we'll do whatever it takes to make sure they don't hit those ballot boxes.